Standard touring all-season tires are known for their tread longevity, fuel efficiency, and decent all-weather traction. But when you have two top contenders like the Continental TrueContact Tour and the Michelin Defender 2, how do you really choose? Well, in this video, you're going to find that out. Stay tuned as we compare both these tires head-to-head. We'll start by taking a closer look at their specs and designs before getting into how they performed in all weather conditions. Now, being standard touring, both tires come with symmetrical tread patterns. Starting with the Michelin Defender 2, you've got 5 ribs across the tread. At the center, there's a continuously running rib flanked by surrounding block columns with in-groove notches. Add in some wave-like sipes and a decent number of biting edges, and you've got yourself a tire that's built for grip. But here's the thing, the Defender 2 is still less aggressive compared to the Continental's tire. Now, the TrueContact Tour comes with 4 ribs instead of 5, where its central 2 ribs are the most prominent. As you can see, these have curved X-shaped grooves and sipes that are of course more aggressive, interconnecting all circumferential grooves together. Plus, the tire also offers snow vices on its shoulder blocks, giving it an edge when it comes to winter traction in particular. Internally, the tire also offers similar construction to that of Defender 2, that is single-ply polyester casing with 2 steel belts and a nylon cap ply on top, but TrueContact also has an extra polyamide layer here on top designed to reduce cabin vibrations in particular. Continental calls it Comfort Ride technology, by the way. As for sizes, I think the Continental takes the lead here as well, coming up with more variety, even going up to V-speed ratings, whereas the Defender 2 tops out at H. Moreover, despite having greater tread depth, the TrueContact is interestingly lighter on average when looking at all sizes. Now, I've compared all of these sizes together, and you can pause the video to check out rest of the details. When it comes to dry performance, there are 2 main factors to consider: handling and directional stability. Handling combines steering responsiveness and lateral grip, while directional stability refers to how well the tire maintains its course. And both of these are key to evaluating a tire's overall effectiveness on dry roads. In terms of longitudinal grip, which measures straight-line traction and braking ability, the Michelin Defender 2 has a slight edge. Its tread design featuring 3 almost continuously running, but definitely more streamlined ribs ensure more consistent contact with the road. This design, combined with interlocking sipes that act as biting edges on their own, enhance its braking performance, resulting in 2 feet shorter stopping distances on average compared to the Continental's tire. Now sure, the TrueContact Tour also has somewhat streamlined design. It still falls behind due to its wider spacing between the lugs, reducing the amount of rubber in contact with the road. Moreover, the tire also lacks in terms of handling, where in particular, it struggles with mid-cornering feedback with its thicker and softer rubber compound comparatively. So overall wet performance comes down to how well a tire clears water off the road from underneath the tread. And this is where grooves and sipes do most of the heavy lifting. The grooves handle majority of the water, while the sipes work on dispersing any leftover moisture. These sipes work by flexing, which creates a suction effect, essentially sucking up water particles and spitting them out as the tire rolls over. Now, this is where the Continental TrueContact really shines. It's not just better than the Defender 2 here, but it's arguably the best standard touring all-season tire when it comes to wet performance. In fact, it's about 2 seconds faster on wet handling lap times, and it stops a full 25 feet shorter on average. And that's a huge difference. So what makes this tire so great when it comes to wet roads? Well, one of the reasons for its impressive performance is Continental's siping structure. each rib has slightly angled sipes that disperse water in multiple directions, ensuring you stay in control at all times. Meanwhile, the Defender 2, despite having decent amount of sipes, doesn't quite measure up, and that's mainly because of its stiffer rubber compound that limits the flexion and suction of the sipes that we talked about earlier. Moreover, as I already discussed in the design section, the Michelin's tire has less effective groove connectivity compared to the Continental's tire. In other words, with X-shaped grooves, the TrueContact Tour connects its circumferential channels better, allowing for greater water expulsion to begin with. Now, when it comes to winter performance, the Continental TrueContact Tour takes the lead. The main reason? Well, this tire creates more snow-to-snow contact, and it's pretty important because snow sticks to snow better than to rubber, meaning more snow packed into your tread equals better traction. Moreover, the Continental tire also has a more pliant rubber compound thanks to its plus-silane additives. These additives make sure the biting edges stay flexible in colder, freezing temperatures, preventing them from stiffening up and losing their effectiveness. And combined with its X-shaped curved biters in the center and as well as interlocking sipes, particularly on shoulders, the tire delivers one of the best traction values in its category. Comfort comes down to a combination of factors, including internal construction and tread design, and both of these tires have their own strengths in this area. When it comes to ride smoothness, the Continental TrueContact Tour takes the lead. It offers a softer, more cushioned feel, absorbing bumps and road imperfections with more ease. And this credit goes to its Comfort Plus technology, which I talked about in the design section. On the flip side, the Michelin Defender 2 provides a firmer ride with its stiffer rubber compound and shallower tread depth, but has the advantage of being quieter. But yes, if you have to pick one tire over here, I'll still go with the Continental, as it ended up with slightly better scores in our overall subjective tests. When it comes to tread longevity, the Defender 2 really shines, not just outperforming the Continental TrueContact Tour here, but actually leading the pack in its standard touring all-season category. So what gives the Defender 2 its remarkable longevity even though it's heavier compared to the Continental Tour? Well, the thing is, Defender 2 comes with Max Touch technology and has Ever Thread compound. Let me explain both. With Max Touch, the heavier weight of the tire is better distributed among all its blocks, so each of its blocks end up bearing less weight pressure on top, even with tire's heavier overall structure. And as for the Ever Thread, well, this gives the Defender's rubber a composition with heat-resistant polymers and chip resistance properties, allowing tire to handle higher temperatures better and to have more durability, further extending its longevity. So what do you guys think? Do let me know in the comments below, and please like the video to show your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.